We got to talk about some of the top not under, but 20s hip hop artists, right? Q, what's the list, man?
So Complex did this list. They said the 20 best rappers in their 20s right now. So I just name some names. If you can think of some names, I'll tell you on the list, and then I'll give you the top 5 or top 10. So who do you think is on this list?
So here's the thing.
I know the hardest part
is
trying to remember if they're 20.
I'm gonna start with names that I think are on the list that I think deserve to be on the list. Okay, so we got Doja Cat. Doja Cat got to be on there.
Doja Cat is number 11.
It's all females, but go ahead. Yeah.
Who else? I feel like the old guys is killing it right now. Let me think about this. I know. I got some women. I got some more women because I think they're going to be on it. Lotto got to be on that.
Lotto's number 9.
Okay, I knew that.
I know who's 1. I bet.
Give it to me.
Oh.
Who you got?
Is Doechii 1 or 2?
Doechii is 2. Which is crazy to me.
Yo, we just named 3 women. We just named
crazy.
3 or 4
women.
You'll be surprised. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and give y'all.
Wait. Okay, yeah. Give me the top 10. Give me the top 10.
I'll just give y'all the top 10.
Come on. Go for it.
Number 10 is Lil Tecca, which I think Lil Tecca is pretty underrated.
I like that.
He has a bunch of hits on his resume. Number 8, Ken Carson. With the Vampires and all of them.
That's a good one.
Number 7, NBA Youngboy. Isn't that a little too low? Number 7 for Mr. NBA Youngboy of 105 albums. He's number 7. Central C is 6. UK
That's a good
representative.
One. That's a good one.
6.
That's a good one. I rock with
Central C. Head of Central C is Big X the Plug. This is the top 5 now.
Okay.
Big X the Plug is number 5. Number 4 is GloRilla.
Oh, yep.
Number 3 is Yeat.
Whoa.
Number 3 is Yeat. He moves units.
I'm not mad at that.
Number 2 is Doechii, like we mentioned, and number 1. Everybody knows number 1. Playboy Carti.
Absolutely.
Who is
I thought he was in his. I thought he was in his 30s. That's why I didn't mention him.
I thought it was like 31.
He's 29. Yep. So people missing from people outside of this list that I personally think should be higher that's on this list. Rod Wave was number 14. G Herbo was 16. G Herbo's still in his 20s.
Yo, is Corday in that list?
Corday is not on the list. Corday is probably 40 or something.
Yeah, y'all should do a whole pod on him. Y'all should do a whole pod on Corday, man.
Oh.
or you have. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know if I got a lot. I don't know if I got a whole pie worth to say about Corday at this point.
I just thought he was like the next J. Cole, maybe 5-6 years ago.
Right? He's supposed to be the next. He's the next. Oh yeah. You know what? Didn't we talk about this? That was Uche that said that. Another person missing is Kodak Black. Kodak Black is not on this list. So there's something going viral with Michael Beasley. I don't know if you saw it, OT, but Michael Beasley said Kodak Black is better than Kendrick Lamar, but Kodak Black's not on this list. So, with the top 5, top 10, with the names I named, is there any guys, women that you guys feel should be higher, should not be that high, or you feel like the list is a pretty good list?
For it to be complex, it's pretty on point. I knew GloRilla was going to be top 5. I knew Doechii was going to be 1 or 2. I didn't know where Big X was going to be, but right now with what he's doing, I'm not mad at where he is. I must have misaged Meg. How old is Meg? 30 something?
That's a good one.
She might be in her 20s, dog. That's a good question.
I think she's in her 20.
That's a good question.
Is she? Is she top 20?
She's 30. There we go. She is flat 30.
Oh, she's 30.
No wonder.
There we go.
Flat 30.
Well, if she was 29, she'd be on that list. She would. I don't know about top 10, but she'd be on that list. You know what though? I'll say this.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say Playboy Carti's. I mean, that's an obvious one. I think so. That's an obvious number 1. I'm more surprised about GloRilla. I think you said 4, right? Did you say GloRilla at 4?
GloRilla's 4.
That's surprising, not because like, you know, obviously she has a lot of success, like the hits, the singles, all of that stuff, but like, yo, as much as I like GloRilla, I'm still shocked that GloRilla is having this type of career. Like I always liked her. Like I liked the first joint. It was a bop. She had a couple joints. She had the Tomorrow joint with I think with Cardi B. Like I've been kind of surprised to see her have like a we'll call it an extended career that doesn't seem like it's about to end. No. So like I'm a little shocked by that. But I think the obvious one to me is Doechii, man. Yo, I'm not trying to hate, bro. Like I'm not on the hate train of Doechii. I get the hype. I understand that she won Best Rap Album of the Year for a mixtape. You know what I mean? But I just feel like the hype is a bit too much on her. I'm going to keep saying this because I'm yet to hear like that staying power. Because like what the kid, like let's be honest here. Like let's be real.
No, whoa.
No, hold on. Let me get this out. Let me actually say what I gotta say. Let me just say what I gotta say real quick. But like, let's be real. What before the anxiety song, right? What hit does she have? Like what songs does she have that like the masses know? You know what I mean? So I feel like everybody on that list has songs, like multiple songs. Like that top 5 that you just named, they have multiple songs that people know.
Denial is a River? Denial is a River.
I think that's
very,
the one.
very, very popular song. And then remember, a lot of people forget that she had that song with Kodak Black. What It Is, Ho, was...
That was like 5 years ago. That was like 5 years ago. That was like 5 years ago. Fair enough. I get that song. I like that song.
Right? To me, from this list, Doechii's the most talented. Like I don't even think it's close. Doechii's the most talented. But you know, her catalog, which is always going to be that case. Her catalog is always going to be the thing that people bring up when it comes to like her not qualifying for stuff like this.
Is it not a legit concern? Is it not a legit concern though?
You know, but we said the same thing for several different artists also, right? We said the same thing for when, you know, Kendrick, right? Kendrick didn't have a huge catalog. Like, and then even when Kendrick was dropping albums, like he was not making hits. Like he was making like conscious, like, you know, more
I'm not rolling with that.
Albums.
Yo, Kendrick, I'm not rolling with that. Kendrick had hits from day one. I don't know what you're talking. Like even Swimming Pool, which
I'm talking about
people hate. That was a hit.
Hits
like,
we
that
like.
was on the first
hits
album.
We like. Yes, for sure. Hits we like. But I'm talking about like mainstream hits. Like Swimming Pool was it like that mainstream? And if it was,
bro, Swimming Pool was a big song. That's a big song.
Was it?
Like it was. And and by the way, I'm just talking about
hit?
I'm just talking about the first album, right? Like, let's go to the next one.
To Pimp a Butterfly, right?
To Pimp a Butterfly. What did he have? It was
To Pimp a Butterfly.
That was when he got a look. I Love Myself, big song.
And then,
that's a huge song.
All right, we gonna be all right.
Oh, All Right was on that project. Huge song. Huge song.
But it was like, you know, at that time, I feel like, not saying that he didn't have hits, but like at that time, I feel like people were already putting him in that like, yo, this is one of the top rappers ever, right? And he only had a few albums under his belt. Doechii has a Grammy award-winning album under her belt. And, you know, when she got another opportunity to drop another song, Anxiety, that joint went crazy too. So I think I'm with you. The catalog argument makes sense.
Come on,
but
man.
like,
yo,
from a potential standpoint, come on.
Yo, I think her potential's there. I don't want to make this like, I'm not dogpiling on Doechii. I think she's talented as hell, but don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, like, we got to be objective. Like, in that top 5, everybody on that list, I think you said Playboy Cardi, right? Number 2 was who again? Sorry, Doechii. Who was 3? Who'd you say? Yeat has a couple joints. He's not like worldwide, but he got a couple undeniable songs. He got the joint with Drake as a feature, but then he got
I don't know. I can't name. I mean, respectfully,
on that last project, he had a joint with Dirk, and then he had another one. I can't remember the names of the tracks. But bottom line is, bro, Yeat has like 6 projects that like have made an impact. You see what I'm saying? Like, even if he doesn't have like the hits per se, I'm just saying, bro, Doechii's the only one to me that either doesn't have the projects to warrant that list, or like doesn't have the amount of like hit songs? I'm just digressing.
Big X the Plug is 5. Like he doesn't. What he's
Big X the Plug.
Now he has
Big
2,
X the Plug got hits, my brother. Like he got a couple joints already off the last joint. He does the biggest, the largest. He got the 2 a.m. joint that went pretty crazy. You know, he got some joints on there. And then you think about the one that just dropped today. I don't want to date the podcast, but like he did the country collab. Like he's collaborating with like Jelly Roll and all these dudes. Bro, he's out of here. Big X the Plug is out of here. He's gone. I'd be surprised if like he makes another trap record again, like just straight one again. I don't know. I think he's gone, bro.
What it is with Doechii though is that it's just a year she had, and she showed up in certain spaces, and when she showed up there, she did her thing. That's what really put her over. And also some important cosigns. Kendrick in the middle of the beef saying that she was next is one of the biggest things, right? Like I think it was a story or a tweet or something, whatever, for her when her album came out. Then she shows up on Tyler's album with a good feature. Then she shows up at his concert. She has a crazy Tiny Desk. She has a crazy Fallon performance. Every time she showed up, I think, just artistically different. So that's what I think it is with her. It's not, she's the anomaly. It's not just the how much music she has, is that when she showed up, she made it count. So
she delivered.
I'll give you that.
She delivered.
I'll give you that.
For sure. That's for sure. Another person, Central C. So I've said before, like Central C has the opportunity to be like Drake 2.0, like UK Drake. Like he has that mainstream appeal. Do y'all see it that same way? Like, cause I think he can rap his ass off, right? Would somebody who is super lyrical like you, OT, say that Central C is a lyrical rapper that, has that appeal that can take it to the next level?
I'm not even super duper familiar with him outside of the work that he did on the most recent joint with Drake, so I can't even really speak to it, to be honest. It's one of those guys that I'm kind of out the loop in, probably because I've been a little bit away from the music and whatnot, but I know he's doing his thing, but yeah, no.
What about you, Uch? You think he can take that next step to mainstream heavyweight A-lister? He'll be the first UK rapper to do that.
I was just about to say, like, see, you added that last part in there that makes me say I don't know, because have we seen a UK dude take it in America, take it that far? I don't think so. Right now, in terms of rap, I'm specifically talking about. So I feel like the cultural dynamic is still like a hurdle for Central C, if you ask me. Like the voice, like, call me crazy, because I listen to people when people, they talk about Central C, and there's a good chunk of folks who are still like, bro, I can't get with the accent, right? So there's that. Like, that's already a natural barrier in America that he has to face. But for me, honestly, I told you already, I rock with Central C. I like this. I like the project he put out this year called Can't Rush Greatness. I thought it was great. It was diverse. Of course, you got to deal with them damn beats from the UK. That shit sound like it sound like you starting the oven, like you know what I'm saying? Like, when you start in the oven, but it won't start. Yeah. Like, bro, that's what the beats sound. All the beats sound like that. But like, other than that, but he did show on that project he could switch it up and make some actual tracks. So I think that's what makes him different. So I think yeah, Central has a chance. Cinch has a chance. I'll say that. He has a chance.
Yeah. I don't know much about him. I just look, I'll tell you that I don't think anybody from the UK is ever gonna really break through here because of the whole, like, our culture is just so different. And there's some artists that I think should have already been there if you really want to look at it. Like, what's my man's name? The main dude. It's not Burner. Skepta, exactly. Skepta.
Oh. Skepta. Dave.
Female artists I really like, but females, they a whole different world. Lil Sims, she do her thing. I don't know if y'all check for Sims. You know what I'm saying? And she had to cancel as big as she is overseas, I think she had to cancel a concert like on her last project because, like, I don't know, man. Like, it's hard, man. Up. Yeah.
Wow.
Or something like that.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. One thing.
Hey, Q, what about you? Yeah, I was gonna say, what about you? Like, what are some names on that list that you are surprised by or you like? I mean, what you think?
Hey, man, I love Rod Wave. Man, Rod Wave might be my favorite rapper. Like, I think Academics recently said to your point about Big X the Plug, Academics recently said there's only 2 people making music that like sticks and is actually meaningful. And he didn't say Drake, which is surprising. He said Big X the Plug and he said Rod Wave. I think Rod Wave's music is so replayable. It's so relatable. Like Rod Wave is young. I'm an old dude and I'm still like listening to him. I'm like, yo, like this is very meaningful music that like sticks with you, which is a point I was going to bring up. So 2 things I noticed about the list just looking at it is I'm going to go from 1 to 10. Playboy Carti, Atlanta. Doechii, Florida. Yeat, Seattle. GloRilla, Tennessee. Big X the Plug, Texas. Central C, UK. Young Boy, Louisiana. Like, I feel like the list these days, like the top rappers are coming from all over the globe. Like, that's definitely a good thing, right? And then the second thing I was gonna say is like, yo, like, if you did this list 10 years ago, you had names like J. Cole, you had names like Kendrick Lamar, you know, you had names like Wale, you had names like Drake. So, like, just based off this list, like, how do you feel about the state of hip hop? Like, is hip hop in a good place right now, or?
All right,
Yikes. Come on,
give me 1 minute. All right, so here's one of the problems. If you guys want to listen to him, check out this guy named FD Signifier. He's a YouTube essayist. He presented the argument of how it's great that older rappers are killing it right now, but it's also somewhat bad from the standpoint of we could be rock soon. And here's what I mean. Remember when rock was popping? When the last time y'all heard about a good rock group, right? Like that's young. Anybody?
It's been probably been at least 30 years.
Yeah,
maybe 20.
Is Paul
maybe
rock?
20. I'd say what? Punk was punk rock, right? Does that count? Punk?
Yeah.
The punk stuff. Good Charlotte in them, like they was. Yeah. I think they were in that kind of sort of punk. It's a little subgenre under rock.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You know? And you don't have that now. So what I'm saying is like, I don't know if it's kind of problematic that our biggest superstars are almost 40, right? Like Kendrick and Drake you can say are still the biggest from the standpoint of like who the culture is really. I know everybody doing any numbers on the streams and all that, but like Drake is selling out tours. Kendrick can do the same thing. Cole can do his thing. Like who's a 25-year-old star right now? Can Doechii sell out like Drake?
Yo, bro. Of course not. I mean, respectfully to her. And matter of fact,
love
people
you,
are getting on her. And by the way,
I said this and you try to throw me out the window. This is exactly what I said years
that's not
ago.
what you said.
I said this is not good. I said it's not good. That's what I said. Go ahead.
I don't want to deviate too much, but that's actually not what you said. That's not what you said. But and remember what I actually you know what? That's SF. We're gonna get to that. You know what? Let's talk about it. Here's what the debate was between me and you. It was who was actually dominating at the time. I was saying, bro, I think the older folks and this was before we talking about, I had this discussion this was a year ago when I was saying, bro, I think the OGs is kind of killing it. And you were like, nah, bro, like I think the younger folks is actually running the mantle and they set the trends, which is all true. That's
not what I said.
Which is all true.
I said
that was what you were hammering on.
I said it's not a good thing that we're still relying on like the older people to, you know, move hip hop. Like the fact that Drake is 39 and it's like, you know, we still waiting on every drop that Drake does. Like when we were younger, like our people that we were waiting on were 20s, 25.
That's a fact.
Like,
that's a fact.
Brandy, Monica, Usher, they were like 18. Like making hits, you know what I'm saying? You
know what though? Hey, OT, I don't know if the guy you referenced, I don't know if he mentioned this, but I know for me, I've been saying this for a little minute. Q, we've had this discussion at least 5 times, especially on the podcast, which is like, could hip hop's growth have been stunted with all of the younger folks dying? Right? If we're talking about XXX Tentacion, who was a budding superstar, Like we're not gonna rewrite history. He was a budding superstar. He was killed. Juice WRLD tragically died. He was a budding superstar. Go check the numbers. Go check every metric where you want to look. He tragically passed. You look at Pop Smoke. He was not like a boom bap rapper at all. But like if we want to talk about the trajectory and who was a star, he tragically passed. Like there's been a lot of tragic deaths in hip hop that could have contributed to what you're saying. Like you know what I mean?
That's a
like
great point.
What you think about that?
Point.
I think possibly, but at the same time, I'm gonna make a very old head argument. When you listen to something like the Clips, it's just like what Pharrell does and how polished that sound is. I don't think we'll ever have that again, even from a producer standpoint, like a producer rap, like the music, damn near like So Be It just sounds different. Like the Ace Trumpets just sounds like I don't know if we have that anymore. And again, this is maybe just an old head argument. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like that's old head. I ain't gonna hold you. That's old.
Absolutely.
Like, cause you know why? Like we still got people like Joey Badass who just turned 30, by the way. So technically, like. He's kind of like an older head. He seems like an old head, but he just turned 30. And look at his lineage. Look at how he raps. There's still people who are like making beats. There's still people who are preserving that nostalgic era and just kind of giving you, them core principles in hip hop. They out there, bro. Now the question is, will it ever bubble to the top?
So respect for Joey Badass. You see this? I'm not dissing you. That's different though. Like that is a traditional thing, right? Like. And what he's doing and the whole boom bap. What Pharrell's able to do from a production standpoint, I think, in that type of tapestry is just, that's not really like traditional hip hop type stuff. Like what he pulling from and cats like them older cats like a Timbaland or whatever, or even a Ye. Like I threw on Donda a couple days ago. Like what is going on?
Yo, Donda's crazy. Donda
is
a
great album.
Donda, when that joint came out, I said, bro, this is hard. Like,
and people are trashing it.
Hard.
People are trashing it.
No, they should have trashed Donda 2. See, Donda 2 should have got trashed.
Yeah.
Donda 1,
to me, it's
insane.
To me, these guys went through experiences. So a lot of these guys on this list just started. Like, if you judged, let's say, the Kendrick that we see today is completely different from the Kendrick that we saw with cartoons and Serial. I feel like it's a little more polished. He's actually having more fun. He actually seems more loose these days, but he matured to that sound. I feel like we're not allowing artists to mature to that sound as much. Like one of the people we would have done that with was Juice WRLD, but a lot of these guys, they're all new. Like they're all kind of new. Like Playboy Cardi's been out for a while, but he doesn't drop very often. So I think it's really like letting them get that experience. But another issue that I think is a perfect segue for the next topic.
Oh, I had a great point. Go ahead, go ahead.
Oh, but go ahead. No, go ahead.
Bro, my last post in my whole little breakdown thing was the necessity of experience. Chance's album is as good as it is because he went through all the stuff that he went through, sat down, he collected experiences, and that's how we have an album like he has now. And the problem is these kids can't do that. They gotta stay up to date. So I don't know how they're gonna be able to get to the next level because they gotta drop 4 albums a year and if you're doing that, like you don't have the potential to grow and like a Kendrick who maybe did, 2 out, whatever, damn, and then the next album was like 3 years later. You can't do that. You can't sit down for 4 years now.
I think it's a great point. Last thing I'll say is building on that, Q, you can segue us up out of here. It's just the fact that, bro, like I'm gonna sound like the old head too because I just feel like we need more artists that give a damn about the music. Like, I think the reason why they actually are dropping all this music and it's disposable, it don't sound real, it don't sound like it's coming from real players, because they stuck in the machine of like dropping they just stuck in the streaming cycle. Like, where's the people who actually give a damn about the art of it all? I honestly, I think that's like another whole deep dive, but I'll digress. I'm out. Which I was
gonna say, I can segue from there too. I mean, with these artists,
segue God, let's get it.
A lot of them are being inflated. Their heads are being inflated by their fans.
Listen to the full episode. Link below.